Brock Gillespie here, National Putting Tour. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Nashville, Tennessee. We're outside the biggest and baddest new putting facility. It's called the Putting Zone. We're doing the 2026 TPZ Shootout, and it starts right now.
Welcome to the National Putting Tour. Rolling. Rolling. Rolling hard on the National Putting Tour. Rolling in for the victory.
We are here in Nashville, Tennessee at America's newest and best putting facility, the Putting Zone. We're doing the 2026 Putting Zone Shootout. The format is stroke play. We're going to play two 18-hole rounds. Hitting a white circle zone equals -1 off of your score. We welcome all you viewers from ESPN 8 the Ocho. And this tournament could come down to this hole, the 19th hole. Players are ready. They're getting their practice in. Let's go down to Brock Gillespie and Drew Stramford. Welcome, putting fans from across the world. We are here in Nashville, Tennessee. The venue is called the Putting Zone. It just opened. In my opinion, it's the greatest putting venue in the world, and we're doing the 2026 Putting Zone Shootout. We have 80 of the best putters in America fighting for a $26,500 purse, $10,000 going to the first place finisher, and this is going to be awesome. Things are really heating up out there. I'm here as usual with my co-host, the brightest personality in competitive putting, Drew Stramford. Drew, tell me a little bit about this putting course and what you think about this venue.
With the National Putting Tour, we've had so many beautiful, really cool, intricate courses we've been through. This is, and I've maybe said it before, but this is number one, my favorite. The only par 72 putting course in the entire world. And it's unreal how well they have it set up. There's a museum of golf that wraps around the entire thing. It's gorgeous. It's got par 3s, par 4s, and 5s, and it is far from easy.
All the big names are out here. The best putters in the country are here. Right now, Nate Nichols is lighting it up. We got Jake Stass doing well. Gary Hester, Pete Lyon, Wade Samel, Maxim Savard, Jeff Gibraltar. We have other big stars like Rainey Statham and Chris Johnson. All the big names are here. They're battling it out to see who the best putter is. I am so excited for this tournament. This is going to be awesome. Right now, guys, we're going to take you to some clips of round one, then we're going to come back, and then we're going to go into clips of round two and show you the finale. Hope you enjoy. Let's take a look at some of the featured players for this event. PuttingChannel.com's #1 player in the country, Jacob Stass, is in the field. NPT champion from 2023, Jeff Gibraltar, is here. Other putting superstars include Chris Johnson, Nate Nichols, Greg Newport, and Rainey Statham. Some important course rules: a player must keep their ball on the hole they are playing. They cannot skip across other holes or barriers to gain an advantage. Players are aiming for the white zone circles to obtain a -1 off of their score, and players are also trying to complete the hole in as little amount of strokes as possible. Here's hole number 1. Let's get down to the action. We got Stefan Domain leading it off here. And this thing's tracking towards that zone. Oh yes, a zone hit right off the bat for him. Here's Tim Talley, Team USA standout. The professional make percentage is 33%. He knocks it down. And here's Mr. Walsh with a great birdie. Now we go to Adam Samel, WPT putting standout. Here's Eric Feig. He runs the Show Me Putters in Missouri. Here's Andy Corradini with an easy tap in. Now here's Justin Gucci, great par for him. And now second place finisher in our last year's ESPN show, Francis Levine Coteau for birdie. Oh yes. Here's local Tennessee putting legend Dave LaCroix. And here's one of our amateurs, Jack Lang. He's wearing that really cool captain's hat. He's left this in a perfect spot to go at this in 2. He's going to cut that corner, and yes, that'll be a nice birdie for him. Here's Rock Coteau going for this zone. Does he get it? Oh, yes. And here's Landon Weiss with a nice make. And a great birdie from the rough for this gentleman here. Now we go to hole number 2. Watch this thing creep in. And now Nate Nichols. Nate, one of the favorites in the event today. Just can't get that to fall. Here's Maxim Savard cleaning up for par. Let's go down to a face-off between Maxim Savard and Pete Lyon.
Let's go America.
About
Come on,
Tinker
birds.
Events for Team Canada's hockey team. Let's go Canada.
I'm bringing the Eagles all day, baby. All
Let's
day.
go.
Both these players are very competitive. Here's Pete Lyon on hole number 1. He's the 2025 Pop Stroke Team Champion with Jacob Fair. Just can't get it to go in the zone. Here's putting legend Rainey Statham with a nice par. And now Mike Gonzalez. What a beauty. Here's Jake Stass, puttingchannel.com #1 player in the USA. And now Nate Nichols cleaning up for par on hole 9. We hope you're enjoying the show. We're going to do a year recap and take you to some of the past events and venues from the 2025-2026 season. Hope you enjoy. The 2025-2026 season started off at Links at Lake House in San Marcos, California for the FCI Putting Championship. Ken Kraus led the way with 3 under through 9 holes. He was our champion. Then we did the Duke of Putting Championship in Chula Vista, California at Enagic Golf Club. Mike Gonzalez accepting his Hall of Fame plaque. And now Eric Bishop with a nice make. Sean Kearns negotiates that par 3 well. This tournament was done in memory of my grandfather, Duke Windsor. Here's a nice make for Steve Taylor. And there's Monty Gass with a beautiful hole-in-one on the bounce par 3. There's Drew Stramford sporting the Duke of Putting t-shirt. Unfortunately, it didn't help him out much there. And now Richard Herbert with a great finish, finishes solo second. But Jeff Kirk was just too much. He was the Duke of Putting champion. We then went to Elizabethtown, Kentucky for the first annual Cosmic Cup. Cosmic Golf is a great facility with a driving range and smart targets you can hit to. And they also have one of the greatest putting courses in the country. They call it the GOAT, inspired by Augusta National. There's Michael Thomas with a nice par. And Mike Eastridge cleaning up for par. Mike Eastridge playing with the owner, John Potts Jr. Here's Nick DeGennaro with a beautiful ace. And watch this snake putt from Randy Reeves. Oh yes, nothing but the bottom of the cup for him. And now here's John Ace Ventura, hole 8. Booyah. Rob Morris, tough putt from behind 15. And another one of the best putters in the country, Joey Graybill, making it look easy here on hole 9. Here's Craig Newport, just recently inducted into the PPA Hall of Fame with a nice ace. Nate Nichols cleaning up for par 1, and here's Tom Butler from the Abyss. Brian Johnson from a similar spot. And now here's the founder, James Kaiser. He's the one that thought up this course. So we're coming down the home stretch. Here's Greg Newport, one back. But Brock Gillespie was just too much with a beautiful ace there on 16 and a nice par on 18. Mike Eastridge was our amateur champion and Brock Gillespie was our professional champion. The National Putting Tour is brought to you by Bar Putt, America's greatest putting game. Check that out at barputt.com. Also brought to you by Crybaby Golf. Get that Crybaby golfer in your life a shirt at crybabygolfwear.com. The National Putting Tour went back to Southern California to Encinitas, California for the Golf Mart Putting Championship. There's Joey Varnum. Richard Herbert with a great make. Watch this bounce off the boards for Colin McNeely. Oh yes. Scott Rockwold was our amateur champion and Brock Gillespie wins another one. He was our pro champion here at the Golf Mart. We then went to Carlton Oaks Golf Club in Santee, California for the Prestige Golf Putting Championship. Mike Gonzalez with an awesome make here on the downhiller. There's Dave Nearing from PGT having fun. Matt Mill knocking it down. There was a playoff. Joe Wageman takes the amateur flight. And watch this bomb on hole 8. Brock Gillespie wins another one here in Santee, California at the Prestige Golf Championship. Then the National Putting Tour went to Overland Park, Kansas at Tapin's Greenhouse. This is an amazing facility. Check out this amazing backdoor ace from Michael Green. And then look at this side door ace from Tanner Shelby. Tough putt from the rocks right there, and Brock Gillespie makes a beautiful putt there at the end, but it was Travis Walsh with great putts like this all day. The amateur champion was Stephen Dobler, and Travis Walsh finishes first. Then we went to Flagstaff, Arizona to play the newest putt tech course here in Flagstaff. There's Alex Stickroth cleaning up for par. And Kyle McCain was just too much. He took the Flagstaff Putting Championship. We then went to Scottsdale, Arizona at the Hot Chick Bar to do the Bar Putt Championship. The Bar Putt Tournament is a match play event played on a 4-foot by 12-foot mat. Here's Alex Stickroth. Jeff Gibraltar with a nice make. This guy, Loaded Dice, had a huge bachelor party fan club, and they went wild for his putt. John Weichel and Brock Gillespie made it into the final. John hung tough, but Brock Gillespie was just too tough down the stretch with makes like this. He was our Bar Putt champion. The final National Putting Tour stop was in San Marcos, California for the Twin Oaks Putting Challenge. Brock Gillespie had a chance to tie but missed it low side. Sean Kearns was strong all day and made this putt to win it. He was our Twin Oaks Putting champion. We're back at the Putting Zone Shootout. You can see here hole number 3. Once again, you can see these white circle zones. A player gets a -1 stroke if they hit those zones, and they are extremely difficult to hit. This hole swings around, and at the very end, there's a very tough right to left putt with a big hill there on the green. Here's Drew Stramfer with a beautiful zone hit. Here's Rob Morris, pop stroke standout, playing very well today. Rick Baird cleaning up for par. No Rainy Stadium going for birdie. Clay Cannon cleaning up. There's Chi Nguyen. Now we go to hole number 6 and John Harmon. Just a bit short. And now multiple-time NPT champion Jeff Kirk. He's got this for birdie. Will it get there? Oh, yes. And now David Veda from the rough in the same spot with a nice birdie. There's Jake Stass cleaning up. Jason Raby also cleaning up. And now we got Aaron Kaminsky, founder of O Street Mini Golf. Aaron just misses the zone there. We go to 18. Here's Zach Martin. Drano time. Here's Rob Morris again with a great layup. It's exactly where you want to be for the next shot. Now let's take a closer look at hole number 5. This is a par 5. The second putt here, a lot of players are trying to play it up into the rough to give themselves an easier third shot. Very accessible pin location here on the right-hand side. Now the legend Jeff Gibraltar, 2023 NPT champion. He's played this beautifully. He'll have a tap in for birdie. And now the Northeast top female putter, Anna Seymour. Tough putt from the rough. Can she do it? Oh, yes. And here's one of our many amateurs playing the par 5. We had over 25 amateurs in this event. Now here's Justin Seymour with a professional make percentage of 24%, and he knocks it down. Now we got Brian Akers, the Putters League chairman. Putters League is the #1 putting organization in the Southeast. He lives in the Atlanta area, and he negotiates this hole perfectly. Nice par for him. And here's the amateur Alex Evanson for eagle on hole 11. What a make for him. And now Jeff Gibraltar with an absolute bomb on 17. Let's go to a face-off between Jeff Gibraltar and Chris Johnson.
I knew it was always going to come down to this, but you're going down, Coach.
Well, I'm glad you can't read these greens worse than Ray Charles, so you can't hit the broadside of a barn.
You got that right.
Here's Chris Johnson, the 2023 Pop Stroke champion, considered by many one of the best putters in the country. Nice zone hit for him. Here's Jacob Fair with a nice par. And now Brandon Robinson from O Street Mini Golf knocking it down. And now Brock Gillespie trying to just make par on this hole. He's got it. Here's Tom Butler. Does this go? Oh, just lips it out. And now Jody Kimball with a bomb on hole 6. Randy Reeves cleaning up there. And now we're on hole 8. Francis Levine Croteau just lips it out. The players have completed round 1. Let's go to the leaderboard. It is Greg Newport at -10 leading the way. Tied for second is Landon Weiss and Justin Gucci at -9. Nate Nichols, Mike Gonzalez, Chris Johnson, Derek Hartman, Gary Hester, and Jake Stasser at -8. Let's get an update on our featured players. Jacob Stass, Chris Johnson, and Nate Nichols are all 8 under. They're just 2 back. Greg Newport once again leading the way at -10. Jeff Gibraltar just 3 back at -7, and surprisingly, Rainey Statham shot a 2 under. He's going to need an awesome round 2 to get back in this thing. The National Putting Tour is brought to you by the Putting Zone, America's #1 putting facility. Welcome back, guys. We are here at the Putting Zone Shootout. Round 1 is complete, and guess what? The cream does rise to the top. Greg Newport, this guy just got elected into the PPA Hall of Fame, and now he's leading the tournament at 10 under. Greg, tell me how it was out there and how you like the course.
I like the course. It's a different challenge to what we're used to playing. It definitely takes a lot of practice out here because you've got to learn the zones, you've got to learn the speeds. That's a very speed-dependent course, but once you figure it out, you have a chance to do pretty well.
I hope you've enjoyed those clips. Round 1 is now complete. Nate Nichols, Jake Stass, Hester, Lyons, Samel, Savard, Gibraltar, they're all doing their thing out there. Let's now go to round 2 action. And now Will Schreier. Right in the heart. Great make, and here's Wade Samel. Wade's starting to make a move out here, and this will help. And now Jake Stass. Here's Mike Gonzalez with yet another zone hit. God, this guy is zone hogging out there today. And here's Will Schreier again, hole number 2. Does he have enough room to get it past that knob? Yes, he does. Brilliant putt for him. Here's Drew Stramfer, hole 2, trying to do the same thing. He's got it going a little bit right, but there is a hill there. Perfectly executed. Here's Jacob Fair, 2025 Pop Stroke champion. Took home over $60,000 in that tournament. Nice zone for him, and let's get a close-up of this. And oh yes, that is a zone hit. Here's Aaron Kaminsky again, same hole, his second shot. Going a little bit left. Is this going to creep back right into the zone? Yes, sir. Here's Mike Gonzalez, currently leading the way in zones hit. The winner of the most zones competition does win a Trentini putter. Let's take a look at our putt tracer technology. It shows a right to left break of about 4 inches. And yes, he nailed it. Here's Upendra Modak. Upendra climbing up that leaderboard right now. Does he get a zone hit here? Yes, he does. And a nice fist bump with Francis Levine Croteau. Here's Landon Weiss in a tough spot. And you can see there's a little hill there. And tough break for Landon. Here's Mr. Hartman for birdie. Oh, yes. And now Chris Johnson trying to get it going here in round 2. This looks like it's going to go, and God, I can't believe it didn't fall. Here's Maxim Savard. Hartman leading at -12. Nichols, Weiss, and Gucci at -11 in second. Let's go. And now Jeff Gibraltar. Jeff playing that patented mallet putter that he always plays, and oh gosh, how does that not fall? Here's Pete Lyon with a tough putt for par. Bad break for him. Now Jake Stass, hole number 6. Thing was halfway in. And here's Nate Nichols from a similar spot. The professional make percentage is 26%, and Nate Nichols is heating up. Nate Nichols currently in the lead. And a good par on hole 7. That hole can really get you if you let it. And now here's Greg Newport. Greg started off 10 under in the first round, and he's kind of in cruise control right now. Now there's Landon Weiss having a tough time on hole 9. He'll tap in for bogey. And now Justin Gucci. Unfortunately, similar result for him. And now Mr. Hartman on hole 10 with a nice birdie, and Mike Gonzalez in the exact same spot. Oh yes, he wheels it in. And here is hole 15, maybe the toughest hole on the course. The tournament may all come down to this hole. We're coming down the home stretch here. Jake Stass trying to make a move. A lot of players are playing this right in that little rough area so they can go at the hole in 2. He wasn't able to, had a layup a little short, and that's going to be a par for him. Let's go to a face-off between Jake Stass and Nate Nichols.
There's one thing I learned a long time. It's that lions don't concern themselves with the opinions of sheep. Keep going, sheep. That's what a sheep would do.
And a little bit of bad blood between these two guys. They're not the best of friends, and it's kind of fitting that they're going after each other here at the final round. And Nate leaves that a little bit short. Now here's Gary Hester. Gary Hester is making a move.
Gary Hester is just 2 back.
He's just not able to get that to the hole. He's got a tough putt for par, but a nice make for him. Here's Pete Lyon with a nice par. Let's take a closer look at hole 18. Some of the players are finishing this hole right now. It winds around. You got this slope here on the final zone. That final zone is almost impossible to hit, but a very makeable birdie putt here at the end. And now Opendra Modak finishing his round for the lead. What a round. He shoots 61, and he's currently in the lead at 15 under. Here's Wade Samel. Wade is in the lead at 16 under. A birdie takes him to 17. Oh, he just can't get it to fall, but he is our clubhouse leader right now at 16 under. Now here's Chris Johnson, one of the world's best putters, trying to make a late run. He just can't get it in that zone. And now Derek Hartman from about 15 feet out on 15. Wow, what a phenomenal make from him. We go to Landon Weiss. Landon led the tournament many times a day, trying to make a late run as well. And now Nate Nichols is 1 back. Can he get the first zone on 17? And the golf gods were good to him. It actually rolled backwards into the zone. So he is now at 16 under. Here's Nate Nichols for an ace on 17 to take the lead. After the zone make, that's a total of a 1 on 17. Nate Nichols is now at 17 under. Now here's Jake Stass to get to 15 under. Oh yeah, so he's only 2 back. You never know what could happen here on 18, but Jake Stass needs a birdie, needs to get to 16, and hope for Nate Nichols to bogey. He misses the first 2 zones. Now here's Jake Stass to get to 16 under. And it looked good, but he did not make it. Jake Stass will finish at 15 under. A great tournament for him, but it's not going to be his day. There is the final 19th hole, but you only get 1 stroke if you make the 19th hole into the circle. So Nate Nichols to seal the tournament, and he'll tap that in for par. So Nate Nichols now is leading by 1, and they're going to go to the 19th hole. Wade Samel has a chance to make a putt to tie. So here's the final leaderboard. Nate Nichols at 17 under, Wade Samel at 16 under, Opendra Modak, Jason Raby, Gary Hester, and Jake Stass at 15 under. But this will come down to the final hole, the longest hole in competitive putting. You got to make it inside that white or black circle, and you get 1 stroke taken off your score if you do. So now Wade Samel, a chance to tie the toughest and longest putt in the world. It's not going to be his day. Nate Nichols is the 2026 TPZ Shootout champion. Nate Nichols, I see you out here grinding. You deserve this. Tell me what you're feeling right now.
Lucky. There's so many good players, man. I'm just happy to be here.
Tell me about how you negotiated this final round and what you were feeling out there.
Dude, I'm playing with Jacob and Gary Hester, and they're just, I think Jacob started off like birdie, and I'm just trying to keep up with them, and then all of a sudden, somehow I got ahead. I have no idea how. I just plodded along, and at the end, somehow I won. I don't know how.
Mike Gonzalez wins a one-of-a-kind, only one in the world, Trentini handmade putter from Bologna, Italy, made specifically for us. So thank you.
Congratulations to Rock Croteau, our amateur champion. And once again, there he is, the man. Nate Nichols is our 2026 TPZ Shootout champion. Thank you for watching this presentation of the National Putting Tour. Special thanks to Alpine Strategy Videography in Nashville. Go to nationalputtingtour.com for more information on putting tournaments.